Oh my gosh, I've done it again. Sorry, people. I was on mute for at least a minute. So embarrassing. But let me repeat myself and rewind back again. Hola, amigos. Buenos dias. Welcome to the channel. Waffled on. Gonna do a match versus, or Burnley. Come on, words all twisted up. Burnley versus Arsenal match preview. As I was saying when I was muted, I'm trying to get a new mic right now because my voice is quite deep and I'm talking through the webcam. I'm just upping my game right now. Investing some money into the channel to make it better. You know how it goes, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Little steps, you know, for big results. But anyway, make sure you smash the likes, people, and all of that. And I hope everyone's well. So yeah, let's get into it, people. So yeah, Burnley versus Arsenal. Something that I stopped doing. I've actually changed. I watched part of Mikel Arteta's pre-match review today, and yeah, I picked up on some points. Most of it was it was bearable today. Just put it that way. He was actually bearable today. Seemed somber, humble. You know, I think the reporters asked him about the injuries and asked him about if Arsenal in the league, would they prefer to be chased or be at the top? And he was saying, well, he just wants to win games. That's most important. I thought that was a good answer. What else can I remember that they spoke about? I think he spoke on individual players, Martin Odegaard, obviously Havertz as well on his rehabilitation. And, you know, he just touched on players that may be available tomorrow, like Nkapie may be available tomorrow. And all of that kind of stuff. I watched about 18 minutes. I didn't go right to the end because I just couldn't be bothered. Because I can do my own thing here. So, Burnley versus Arsenal. We go to the Clarets Turf Moor. If anyone knows where Burnley is, I think it's around the Manchester area. If you drive, it's probably about a 3-4 hour trip. If you're driving fast, that is probably about 3 hours, 2.5 hours. If you've got a McLaren or something like that. Very nice part of the country. Very scenic, green with lots of lakes and stuff like that. I've never actually been to Burnley. I've driven past Burnley, but I've never actually been there. But I heard it's really nice part of the country. The last game I remember, recent history where we beat them, where Odegaard scored a free kick and we beat them 1-0. Don't know if everyone can remember that. I'm going to get to your comments as well in a bit as well. People don't think I'm ignoring all of you. That's my most recent memory. So we're maybe going about 2-3 years or something, unless you guys can tell me of another result that we played them. That's the only one I can remember as of recent memory. I remember Burnley back in the day used to give us troubles, man. What's his name? Ashley something. Is it Ashley? Can't remember. He's a forward, but it was a bit of a naughty type of forward, man. He used to be dirty tackler as well, but I can't remember his name, and he's probably quite old now. I don't know if he's retired now, but I know Burnley back in the day, man, they used to be brutes. They used to be quite physical. Played a little bit of football, but they knew the dark arts, this Burnley team. Obviously, Burnley now, completely different team now. Got a lot of youngsters in the team. Mostly, I would say, academy players that haven't made it at other clubs. I think you got Alex Tuanzebe from Man United. There's another guy from Man United there as well. And they got a few, youngsters, good players in their team. Ask me if I'm bothered about this game tomorrow. Not really. I'm pretty confident that we go there and do the job. I'm relying on some stat padding tomorrow. I'll be honest with you. I really want Gyökeres to play a full 90 minutes. I don't want to see no strippiness. I don't want to see him not scoring a goal tomorrow, because that'll just annoy me. In terms of our injuries now, I'm just going to show you a table. I don't know if this is 100% accurate, but I'm just going to share it with you. We've got quite a few injuries right now. Let me just bring this up. Let me know if you can see this screen. If you can't, then I can't help you. If you can see this screen, let me know. But in terms of injuries right now, we might have a big squad or best squad or whatever they call it, but we've got quite a few injuries there right now. Look at that. Look at that. That was last, okay, so October. Hold on. Let's forget October, but let's look at the current status here. So Saliba's out. Martinelli's out. Odegaard's obviously out. Madueke's out. Havertz is out. Jesus and Zubamendi, obviously, he's on a ban. So when you look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players out for this game. That's not great. That's not a great look. So we're gonna have to delve deep with the squads. Good thing that the likes of Ranieri, Dalman got some minutes the other day, including Anus, the new striker. Good thing they got some minutes yesterday. So looking at those injuries, there's quite a few injuries there. Just have a mental note of those injuries before we do the lineup for the match. But anyway, looking at the comments, we've got man like Darren Martin in the building. Big up yourself, my Jenna. Hope you're well, my brother. Manners and respect each and every time. Big up to AFC always. Yeah, I was muted like an idiot. You know what it is, yeah? With the 30-second timer, it mutes you straight away as soon as you click the 30-second timer on StreamYard. So you know the introduction when it plays the music and stuff, the black one, it's got a 30-second timer. But with the minute timer, it doesn't mute you, so you've got to mute it manually yourself. So I'm instantly thinking that once the video starts, that it unmutes, but you have to manually unmute it yourself. So yeah, I forgot that. But big up to Darren Martin in the building. Big up to AFC always, as always. Big up to Nems, my brother, my Liverpool brother. Do not give me no predictions this weekend, Nems. I don't want to hear it, because you man will lose if you give me a prediction. I know you will, so just keep it stum. And all the big ups and all that. Glad you had a safe trip. Yeah, man, trip was all good, you know. I had to wait in the airport for a few hours though. But yeah, trip was fine. A little bit of turbulence from Barcelona. But it weren't nothing crazy, to be honest. Yeah, it was only 2 hours and only a 2-hour flight from Barcelona to London, which isn't too bad. But yeah, I want to get on them long haulers one of these days, man. Do you know what I mean? I ain't done a Caribbean trip for time. Not to go back to see my peoples, them in Grenada and St. Lucia, if you know about the country there. I didn't go to Barcelona. I went to a place called Salou in Tarragona. That is an hour outside of Barcelona. Very picturesque, sandy beaches and all that kind of stuff. It was nice. It was nice. But yeah, we're back now, people. Content galore. But anyway, I ain't got that much time, because if everyone knows, it's Juma Day today. This is where we go. Our prayers and all them things there. Big up to Slim Handle in the building, half-term thing. Well, I got big youth, so nah, it's not really half-term thing. It was a case of like I was gonna go somewhere else, but that didn't go through, and I ended up going to Spain for the week. And believe me, I don't like doing half term. I'd rather go off peak because I'm not one that likes screaming kids around me. And when we were there was a few screamers there that were just getting on my nerves, man. Like school kids from the UK, beer noise. And I'm getting old. I don't need near beer. I don't want beer noise in my head. Yes, my drum is at 120 today. Big up. You know what? With the clocks going back and all that, man, it's just kind of like messed me up a little bit. It's been an hour there forward, now an hour back here, now I'm back here. Anyway, I'm digressing, people, at a massive rate. Big up to everyone in the building. And please, you know what? My bot's not saying what it's supposed to say. But anyway, big up to everyone in the building. But anyway, we're going to do a quick lineup. Remember, did you have the mental note in your head of the players that are missing tomorrow? So let's see if we can conjure up a lineup. So just, I'm going to let you know again the players that are out. Saliba, Martinelli, Odegaard, Madueke, Havertz, Jesus, and Zubimendi on suspension. Good thing about injuries, and that's what Arteta mentioned as well. Some of the players that are in a rehabilitation, Kai Havertz, obviously there's no known date when he's going to be back, but you know, talking on Noni and stuff like that, that he's looking good. You know, his rehabilitation is going well and stuff like that, and hopefully he's going to start to jog real soon. So maybe mid-November, we might see Noni back in the team, because right now, the best squad is injured. And we're going to need our squad players coming back, because some of the games we've got in November are going to be quite tough. I know we've got Slavia Prague on Tuesday. So we've got kind of the next 2 games to kind of like bring in some of the, the juniors of the squad, so to speak. So yeah, but anyway, let's do a quick lineup anyway. Let me share my screen as well here. Just bring this up. I hope everyone's having a good day. You know the thing about this country, man, and I'm telling you people, yeah, I can't do UK no more. I need to get out of this country, man. Seriously, I can't deal with the grey skies. It's just depressing, bro. I think November is one of the most depressing months of the year in the UK. You know, so there's a lot of madness going on in November and stuff like that. So if you're ever feeling depressed, if you're ever feeling sad, then you know what? Come and watch one of my streams, because I'll definitely cheer you up. Yeah. Arsenal! I'll definitely cheer you up with some lyrics if you want. But anyway, I'm going to have a bit of a tea while we're doing this as well. Bismillah. Big up Slim Handle in the building, man. Big up to you every single time. Why do I get the feeling I know this Slim Handle? I just get the feeling I know you, but maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just tripping. But anyway, the back 4 isn't the back 4. What we usually think it is. So we're going with Rare in goal. If the screen's a little bit small, I'm apologize in advance. I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger. Rare in goal. So we know Saliba's out. Gabriel's fit. So Gabriel starts, obviously. Big boy Gabs in the building. He goes in his famous left position. For me, it's a no-brainer. Mosquera starts. Mosquera starts. Gonna do the score prediction in a bit, Lems, yeah? I'll come back to that comment in a moment. So Gabriel Mosquera, the scary defenders. Those two start in the centre-back positions. On the right back, don't chat to me, Timber on the right. You only look at this player. This guy, if I'm choosing a team, if I'm ever choosing a team every time, yeah, Timber, an Arsenal team, Timber starts every single game if he's fit. He's the one person that starts. Obviously, Gabriel as well and Raya, but Timber on that right back in his position. That's his position. Shout to DWTT in the building. Make sure you go and subscribe to my brother Gary. Big up to Gary in the building. Hope you're well, my bro. I think you're 5 hours back in it, 4 hours back. So it's about 7 there now, isn't it? 7 o'clock in the morning. Must be getting ready for work and stuff. 7 in the building. Make sure you slap the likes. My boy Big H is in the building. Big H. That you know what the H in H means? Big hater. My biggest hater is in the building. But you know what? It's a love-hate thing. Yeah, it's a love-hate thing. I've seen him compliment us a few times. So yeah, I'm gonna have to screenshot those compliments when he does compliment us. So when I have to show him the compliments, he can't turn around and say he didn't say that. So you better be careful with your compliments, bro, because there's gonna be receipts for your ass. But big up to H as well. Does a lot of stuff for me in the background as well. So hit him up, but don't hit him up and be asking for the same things as mines, because it ain't gonna run. Yeah, so H, that contract, don't make anyone's the same thing as mine's. Yeah, but big up to H in the building. Yeah, every single time we say big up. But anyway, left back, Calafiori, he's been the man playing Cal. Didn't play the other day, so Calafiori. I need to hit Moss's face as well, Cape as well. I hope Cape's well as well. Need to see what he's doing tonight. Yeah, so Calafiori. Okay, I'm gonna get to your comments in a bit, people. Yeah, I'm gonna get to your comments in a bit. I just need to do the lineup. That's why I do prefer to do previews live. But with the pre-records, at least, you know what I mean, you can just get through it, innit? But because you man are commenting, but I will get to the comments in a minute. So Zubabendi's out, so it's going to be a Rice. I'm going to get to your comments as well, people. So we'll go with Rice. I don't think Rice is injured. I didn't hear him being injured. So Rice starts in the pivot for me. Then we've got Eze as the number 10. Oops, am I doing the right way? Eze. He never comes up properly, man. Eze. But he will start on the right most probably. Who starts? It's either Marino or the youngster, the number 10. What's his name? No, it's gonna have to be Marino this game. So Marino, Eze, and Rice. I wonder what that combination will be like. It's interesting what that combination will look like. I don't know if FootMob have already done a prediction already this, because I know BBK loves to lean on that as well. I never actually look at it, but do you know what? I look at it after. I look at it after because I like to do my own prediction. This is an interesting midfield because you've got Eze, you know, who's quite flexible and, you know, can roam in that midfield spot. You've got Marino, the box crasher, you know, can turn up in the box. And you've got Rice, who can sit back and hold. Obviously, set pieces as well, set piece FC, so they call us. So that looks interesting. I wonder, though, if he's going to go for Ethan, though, but I doubt if he picks Ethan over Eze. If we go to the front line, obviously Saka keeps his position. Saka Baka. Trossard because Martinelli's injured, so Trossard's probably going to get a full 90. Now, we've got to be careful in this game as well. And Gyökeres up top. So that's quite a strong lineup going to Turf Moor to play the Clarets. That's what they call themselves. That's quite a strong lineup, quite a physical lineup. And that team's beating any team in the Premier League as far as I'm concerned. That is quite a monster team. Let's put the full screen out so it looks better. That is a monster team going anywhere. Lots of power, energy, skill with the likes of Trossard, Eza, Marino, if you saw that little back heel the other day. And Rice just holding it, holding that defensive line against a team that's conceded 17 goals already this season. This team should really pump Burnley, to be honest. Let's be real. Yeah. Calafiori bombing up that left. Timber also bombing up that right as well. With Saka, we know what Saka can do as well. I'm really looking to see some goals tomorrow. Matches at 3 p.m. But anyway, people, that's my lineup for tomorrow, 3 p.m. kickoff. Make a mental note of that. I'm going to take a screenshot so I can share it on my socials. Do this. The screen's so big. Just make it a bit smaller. Let me know if there's any changes you guys would do in it. Let me know. Instead of who, because my brain is not fully functioning as of yet. So let me know if there's any changes that you guys would do. Anyone you would prefer. But anyway, I'm going to get to the comments in a bit. So let me just remove that now. Looking at the score predictions. If we're in third gear, we're probably not going to score that many goals. But if we're on it tomorrow and we smell blood, I can see a bloodbath. I'm going to go for a, because I've got to be consistent with my scores as well. If we score early, it's gonna be serious things if we score early, you know. I'm gonna go for a 3-0 Arsenal tomorrow. Don't know who the scorers are gonna be, but I'm gonna go for a 3-0 Arsenal. Don't know who the scorers will be. So yeah, 3-0 Arsenal. Let me know your predictions so I can come back to this. And then yeah, we can see like who got the predicted the right score. Do you think you get 3 points? Without a doubt, do you think you'll get 3 points? You should be asking yourself that same question. Listen. 3 points FC. That's what we are at the moment. Nice at the top. Yeah. Shout out to Gary. I was watching a Liverpool stream. I agree. It's better to talk to fans in real life. Yeah, 100%, bro. When I'm objective, I praise Arsenal. Yes, you do, bro. We see big up H and W, yeah, DWT, big up. Personally, my midfield for Arsenal, Rice, Marino, and MLS. That's an interesting midfield, you know. That's an interesting midfield. I'm one of these guys. I don't trust MLS in midfield, yeah. I'll be real with you. I know a lot of the fan base think that, you know, MLS is, you know what I mean? You've seen him do a few runs in midfield and, you know what I mean? I think he's like the next best thing. But for me, MLS, man, I don't think he's that great in midfield. I'll be real with you. Yeah. I've seen enough games where he's lost possession and, you know, the other team's just gone in the counter attack. And if it was a better team, if it was a better team, they would have punished us. He does some good things in midfield. I like the way he inverts in midfield. I do like that from the position of playing left back, but I don't rate him as a midfielder in foresight. me personally. That's me personally. Yeah, everyone's got their own opinions, and I get it. But nah, not for me. I think he's decent as a left back. In a pivot, maybe, double pivot, maybe he could shine, but I don't know. Martinelli's injured, so he won't be playing. I don't think so. Tomorrow. It's also not Dyche's Burnley. Yeah, remember Dyche's Burnley? Yeah. What's the guy's name that always used to give us trouble? Ashley something. Ashley, what is his name? I need to find his name, man. He always used to give us problems, Ashley Barnes, that's it. If you know about Barnes, yeah, the guy always used to score against us, man. Always used to give us problems, man. Sim Handel says I went for 0-1 in my work prediction league just because of playing Wednesday. Oh, okay. So you think we'll take easy? I was going to go for a 2-0. Big up to Nims. I was going to go for a 2-0, but I think if we score early, we'll probably score about 3 goals. So I'm gonna stick to the 3-0 prediction. Nems is saying there. Nems, yeah. Look, here we go. Nems, hopefully we get 3 points. Yeah, Nems has gone from we're winning, yeah, 3-0, yeah, or we're winning this to hopefully we get. He's learning now. He's learning not to open his mouth too much. Yeah, Villa's gonna be a tough game, but that's another stream for something else. Boy 10 in the building. He says MLS only loses the ball when Arteta wants him playing as a defender in possession. 3-0. I hear it. Make sure you slap up the lights, guys. Yeah, I know there's a few of you in here and stuff like that. This guy's a hater. Look, where's the object? Look, this guy ain't got no objectivity. Look at him. Arsenal 1-1. What a hater. You, man. I hate you, man. But I think you, man, gonna win against Spurs. Spurs are Spurs, man, as far as I'm concerned. Chelsea's firepower be too much. Although the lap. No, he plays, isn't it? Because he got red carded, isn't it, in the EFL, isn't it? So he still gets to play. Objectivity 2-0, you chief. Who is scoring that goal for Burnley? Oh, yeah. That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a good question. Or is it going to be an own goal? Is it going to be an own goal? I agree with Stream. It's how you lost account talk crazy to say they won't say it to your face. I agree with Stream. It's how I don't understand what you're saying there. Nah, that game seems to me like a draw. Lyle Foster, the South African baller. Who does he play for? Burnley, yeah? This guy's a joker, man. Anyway. But people, man, half an hour, quick match preview. It was supposed to be quick, but obviously with you, the gang, always supporting and stuff, big up to yourselves. I'm going to be hopefully on BBK's stream. I think it might be 3 o'clock. I've not even clicked on the link he sent me yet. Is it 3 o'clock, 3:30? Let me check. Let me just double check. Actually, I'm going to speak to H, actually. I've got to ask H something because, yeah. H, I'm going to message you. I'm going to DM you after the stream because we like our things patterned. Do you know what I mean? We like to pattern it up. Just do this. Who else is streaming right now? Anyone interesting? Anyone? As Cass would say, is there anyone interesting that I like is streaming right now? Do you know what I mean? Is there anyone that I like that is streaming right now? Let's have a look. Who's streaming? I wish some of my boys in my group chat were streaming right now because I'll just redirect to you, man. I'm talking about the Instagram chat as well. H, you got to start streaming again, man. You're getting on my nerves. We need H back to streaming, people, don't we? We need him streaming again, man. It's sad without my guy streaming. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Who's this one? Is it dead? This one's dead. Oh, here it is. Shout to Tony as well, that thinks we're gonna win the treble. Yeah, listen, that was not my words, by the way. So please do not associate me with that madness. That was Tony's words, not mine's. Treble for me is a bit too much. Right, we're 4 away from 1,250 people. So if you can subscribe, that would be nice. Big up, man. Let's enjoy your day. AFCON, me and Kyle is linking up. Yeah, I'll be there for that. Let me know. I like Never a Foul, but you know what is? Some man don't even say thank you, bro, when you do a redirection. So I'll leave a like on off to views. Okay, I'll hear it. I've got a rail on Unks for thinking Brighton would beat us. Yeah, it's true. Let me have a look in it. Let me just have a quick browse, see who's there, see who's streaming. If not, we just end the stream and we'll go about our business. You know how it goes. Button. Let me just find out. Is DWT here? Is he streaming? I doubt it's a bit too early in the morning. Let's just go to Never a Foul, innit? Let's go Never a Foul. Don't matter anyway. But anyway, people, gonna love you, leave you. Be back later on tonight. Nah, forget that. Gonna love you and leave you. Big up to everyone, and we will see you. No, sir. Anyway, big up to you, people, and we are out. Peace.